quickly share with us how you can take advantage of job search or find jobs on LinkedIn. Um, so that's what I will be showing us. So this is my own LinkedIn page. There are up to 4 different ways you can search jobs on LinkedIn beyond just this job section over here. So the first one I'm going to be using is the actual search here. So depending on the industry you are looking for work, what you can do is, let's assume you are looking for robotics work. You can just do robotics and hiring. So if you do this and you do a search, you are going to actually see the jobs that are posted by people. These jobs are not necessarily on the job section on LinkedIn. So you can just come to posts. So any post that has robotics and hiring, you are going to see it. And you can come to date posted and change the filter to 24 hours or a week, depending on how frequent you do it. And if I do past week now, and I do show results, and you can sort by also top match. Okay, content type, we can leave this. So you can also leave this, and you can just scroll down and you can see this is one posted 6 days ago, 1 day ago, 6 days ago, and so on and so forth. So this is actually a method. You can, if I want to see 24 hours, I'm just going to change it to 24 hours. And you can see now this was posted 20 hours ago. And we have this. So this is method one of searching. So the other method is through the job section itself. So you can come to job over here. For job, for some people, what you are going to be seeing is you are going to be seeing how do I put it? For some people, you are going to be seeing the classical, the AI search. So I want to come back to it. So let's assume I want to check for robotics engineer. I have this. The default these days for most people is try the new job search. So it is actually using AI. So I don't want to use this. I want to use the classical one. I do robotics engineer in United States. That's what I want to see. And I can do date posted. Maybe I want to say past 24 hours or past week. Let's try 24 hours first of all. And then I can use the filters here. But now you can see just within past 24 hours. In fact, some people say that, okay, sometimes when you do past 24 hours, you don't see the latest ones, like the one posted 1 hour, 2 hours ago. Sometimes you don't see it. So what they say is, okay, over here, there's 86,400, which is the number of seconds in a day. So you can change it to 14,400. For example, that's going to be 3,600 times 4. And now it's going to show you within the past 4 hours now. And so those are the only things you can see. This was 39 minutes ago, and so on and so forth. So this is one method you can use beyond just relying on the LinkedIn recommendation engine to provide for you. You can also, let's assume you are looking for analyst role. You can do analyst, for example, and and analyst. You can see, because maybe I did robotics engineer earlier, but now you can see now you can set alerts if you want. You can change the experience level and stuff like this. So this is one of the ways we can use to see countless jobs. So anybody that is very active in job search, what they can do is just do this almost every day. Do this every day. Copy the link somewhere. Then you just apply. Maybe you will be able to see 20 jobs. You can just apply to all of them at once you get all the links. Um, so that is a second method. Another method is actually to connect with people. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to my LinkedIn page again. So when you go to LinkedIn page, what you can do is this: you come to search here again, and you want to check companies that have um, uh, how do I do that? You want to connect with people that are hiring on their on their on their maybe they have robotics and iron, yes, on their header page. So maybe these are CEOs, recruiters, and stuff like that. So I'm going to use people in this case. And when I do these people, you can now see now that I have you can see people that have anything. Maybe they are recruiters, they are CEOs and stuff like that. And you even if you don't want to see robotics, you can do CEO, for example. So any CEO that has hiring, you can see now CEO junction, and you could even go ahead and add hiring, for example, again. So it's going to be showing you people now. Now this is under people. So we're hiring, uh, and so on and so forth. Okay, I think I need to put double. Uh, yeah, this is hiring two times. What I want to have is, let's say, a robotics CEO. So these are people that are doing robotics, that are hiring, and they are CEOs or things like that. So we can see now. So you could actually connect with these people more likely than not. If you have a good profile, you have good pictures, good headers, they are going to accept your connection request, and they are going to yeah, they are going to what's it called, they are going to accept, and you can pitch to them. So the fourth method I will talk about is through companies. So the company method, I'm going to do something like this and come to search. I do companies, then I do some Boolean locations. So I can say that, okay, I want to check for United States, and I change the industry to maybe let's check if there is robotics industry. For example, robotics engineering, show results. So sometimes some people say it's easier to get jobs in smaller startups and things like that. So I can change this to, okay, I only want to see from very small startups that have very small employees. So now it's going to bring out all these companies now. These are robotics companies with less than 50 employees that are on LinkedIn. So usually you can go to each of their page to see what they have, connect with people there. Another thing you can do is to come to, there is a filter, which is job. I think there's a filter somewhere I'm missing, but so this is just one. You can see now multiply large jobs have 8 jobs and things like that. So so this is also one method. You can look, you can see now this company has 3 jobs, but usually even if they don't have jobs posted, it's a method we can use. You can be able to, like, for example, I can come to under multiply labs now, and you can connect with people from multiply labs, and so you can connect with CEO, with CEO founders, and when you connect with them, usually you can pitch, you can send a code email, and those kind of things. It is usually a bit easier in startups compared to bigger companies, because maybe startups sometimes they don't even have a recruiter. The CEO or a co-founder is the person handling recruiting, because they have less than 50 or 20 staff. So that is one method. There's also another method I'm trying to look for, which is let's see, let's see. I I do company size. Okay. So I think this works. This works. So you can basically do all these things on LinkedIn. And the final one is just to come to jobs here, and LinkedIn is going to do some job picks for you. But usually those ones are you don't want to rely on them every day. You are relying on the recommendation engine. This is what some people do, and they just scroll and scroll and scroll every day. But I would suggest that we 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 are more intentional about the thing, and find ways to maximize the opportunities through LinkedIn job search. Okay, that's just all about that. See you in some other time. Yeah, bye.